know it's not you. I was having a conversation with somebody about Kenyan football and how we are seeing it. I mean, there is some improvement if you look at coverage.
True.
People, especially on social media, people are really like into it. They are covering it on social media a lot, but you cover it for TV and you have been covering it for some time. Do you think there is a shift, or are we just seeing this because my algorithm on social media is saying a lot of people are reporting on Kenyan football?
No, correct. Our football in a grow, being honest, because I've covered football for the last 2 years, courtesy of Azam TV. But again, this is for TV, kuna content creators, kuna watu wengi. You see, nowadays, it has become easy for you to get information. One, these footballers, these digital content creators, when you wanna cover easy game, they post and upload, about our football. Second thing, Azam TV also, we produce the Kenyan Premier League. And by producing it, we also give footage to the media houses and everyone. You see, it is a correct, ni mkusanyiko, ni responsibility, ni imekuja wase wengi pamoja. And then me I feel, this came from ile vibe ya Chan.
Oh, yes.
Unaona?
Oh,
it even gave, like, wase waliona, kumbe football ikona opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, this is a place whereby if you love it, if you want to consume it, things can work for you. So basically, I am really happy. Enyewe football in a grow. Na especially the league that we have been covering. I've been covering the league for the last 2 years, 4 months now. Naeza feel kuna hiyo change.
Yeah.
Kuna watu sasa watu wanajua teams. Kuna hata mtu huyu kimuuliza nakwambia yes, I know Shabana, I know Morangasil, I know Gor Mahia, najua FC Leopards, and I love the vibe. And musema ball ni keki kubwa sana. It's a very big cake. It's all about kila mtu tukiweza tujipanga tu vizuri, kila mtu atapata share yake kidogo. And then give credit to those digital content creators.
Oh my God, they're doing
wanafika
an incredible job.
Go through your social media. Utakosa kuona highlights za game, reels, utakosa kuona the fact that we produce the content of Kenyan Premier League, but as long as we give them and they upload it to their socials, probably it reaches many people. And it's easy. The content is available. And then I feel it is the right moment because ni digital and the moment yenye tunaweza sell football yet. We also want us to be on the top level whereby other countries zimefika. With time and consistency, I feel we are on the right track as long as far as football is concerned and broadcast and everything vile tunaifanya.
Do you think it's when we were having the conversation, somebody said that it's a generational shift, because if you look at let's say older millennials or Gen X, like when I was growing up, it was more of EPL. It was plus it was that whole era of Manu na Arsenal. So it was more of people watching the EPL. But I mean, in the country, there has been a shift. There has been a shift in politics, in other issues. We've seen young people just come out and support and, go to the streets and whatever. Do you think that's also, with football, it's also a generational shift? Because it's young people, even these content creators who are coming. This is like people in in their 20s. These are Gen Zs. Okay, they are millennials, obviously.
I think, naweza sema ni ukweli to some extent, inaweza kwa generational, because ukiangalia the moment, you see, there's a different thing with this generation. One, it is an informed generation.
Yes.
You see, these are people who are learned.
Yeah.
These are people who know what is right and who know what is wrong. So for them to decide and probably feel like, before we even support other leagues outside, can we consume ours first?
Yeah.
Probably, washajua, if I consume this and I have consistency of consuming this content of ours, I think that is the best way of growing.
Yeah.
We talk about third world country, probably we are one, but first world countries zilijengwa na generational, kama hiyo yenye ilikam pamoja ikona, this is the right thing tunaweza fanya. And for now I feel saizi tuko na generation yenye iko informed, they feel when it is worthy for them to, why is it worthy for them to come to the pitch, cover this football of ours, ensure that people are informed with time. Mi usema kila kitu ni process. We are on the right track. These people have really believed in themselves and they have trusted that it might take time for my content or for our football to be at the top level, but it has to start with us. And I feel the foundation we have laid is a good foundation, and that's why we have a foundation whereby young people who are informed, young people who are aggressive, young people who are ready to make change, who are ready to make this country be at the best, as long as anything that is, something that can lead us to the right track. Wacha ikae, wacha tujenge. Hata hizi teams zenye wase wana support sijui Blackburn, Portsmouth, those teams zenye zilikuwa huko majuu. If you follow their community and follow those people the way they grew, they started the way we have started now. Jipende kwanza, hii ndio yetu, tuiconsume, to grow nayo polepole. Yes, huko nje tutaona Kenya wanafanya, tutaemulate, but let's start with ourselves. If we can't do it here, we can never wait for someone else to do it on our behalf. It is us to do it, then we will be there.
Game kubwa, wacha tuseme game kubwa watu who come through. Nini kama vitu kama derby like hivyo, games za Gor, you can see sometimes Gor unaona wanasema we collected over 1 million kwa ticketing and everything. So what is it that people are not interested in Kenyan football? Ama is it a ticketing process, or what's not what?
I think for now things have really changed because ukiangalia watu wanakam. Saizi for now watu wanakam because talk about the 4 community teams, FC Leopards, Gor Mahia, Moranga Seal and Shabana. But again unaiangalia ukiattend hizi games kuna watu kuja, but Kenyans wako na culture yenye wanataka wa trust. It takes time for them to trust something, unaona? Ukiangalia hiyo wase wenye walikam chan, know that kila mtu alikam chan ati ni fan wa ball. Kuna wase walikam because wali feel everything was well organized, everything is in orderly, and then it's all about ile cheki masi kuna game, we can go and have fun, and I feel it is something that we can, kama tuli manage kuleta hiyo crowd ikafika grao, bado tunaweza manage kupata hiyo crowd kwa hizi games. And currently I'll say tumegrow because mimi personally I covered these football games, Kenya Premier League every weekend. I have seen that change. You have talked about Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia now, yes, hatujafika level tunaweza jaza Nyayo maybe Gor Mahia peke yake, unaona? But wakiwa na game hapo utafeel their presence. The mafans wanakam na watu wametrust kuwa we can support this team. Moranga Seal, look at Moranga Seal, what they are doing. And then nowadays they have come with something they call ultras. Ultras, it's a group of fans who are kind of special in a manner that they don't miss their games, they are there. Unajua tumecheki ligi za majuu, unapata watu wana game inaendelea, wanamwaga zile magas, maybe kama kala yenyu ni blue or yellow, it represents you. So these things, yani tunaona na feel me personally naweza sema na feel football ina grow very fast na mafans wanakam. Kumekuwa na hiyo perception ya maybe pricing, but again look at Kenyan pricing the way you have asked me. Ligi ya Kenya, the highest amount of money unaweza lipa VIP, let me say 1,000 bob. It's 1,000 bob. Regular kwa kawaida tu it's 200. If it goes high ni so tatu. Maybe with time tunaweza fikiria, mtu anaweza reason that si tungeifanya maybe so ama nini. I know Kenya tunapenda vitu za bure, nobody atakiita bure, so but at 200 bob, at 300 it is not bad. But as time goes, if we feel otherwise we can adjust maybe for a certain time ndo tuone kama tunaweza get even more and more people than what we are seeing now. Though currently naweza sema mimi niko impressed, watu wanakam, those teams na come, and then kitu kingine naweza sema, sorry to say about the corporate teams, I feel like we need to get teams that are connected to people,
to the
community. Reason, look at Kenya Premier. I don't want to mention other teams, but let me mention teams that I feel if they come to top league, we will see something different. Talk about a team like 3KFC. 3KFC ni team ina represent a certain area. Yani ni team yenye natoka huko, I think ni Embu, na ni yao, wako na watu wao wenye like watu wao wanakuja kusupport hiyo team yao. If you ever do research about English Premier League EPL, go look at those unaona West Ham London, sijui Arsenal London, Chelsea London, they call them derby nini, but you know kuna msemo ni diehard wa West Ham hata ishuke hata iko huko chini, but that is how let someone feel team man, team ni yetu bana. Mini 3K FC, we are 3K. Una get? Those are some of the teams you talk about. Fortune Sako. Kuna teams uko pale chini. Mofa is also coming up so well. Kuna wase wa Homa Bay. Wanajua sisi hata sisi Kogalo. Sisi we are not about Gor Mahia. Sisi ni Mofa. Like, you know, let's hii ni team yetu bana. Tumeenda kuwatch vijana wetu. You can imagine of a community, not only even a community, like a society that feels represented by a certain team. Yani mtu anaenda kuwatch game TV, anaona kijana ni wetu hapa mtaani, boys ni wanania hapa na anacheza ball na tumemwona hapo kwa TV, ana represent sisi, unaona, ana represent society yetu, ana represent generation yetu. That is something we want. The moment we will do that, or the moment we find ourselves more over such teams than corporate teams, however, yes, kuna Mombasa United are also coming up well. If you find tukijipata in that era, then tutaona hii team tutaanza kufanya ligi yetu, tutaifanya nika commercial, how do you say it? Ni like tutaifanya kuwe tutakuwa on that level yenye tunatamani kukua. But again, since hatujafika hapo, we build it slowly. Let's come. And then nowadays, truth be told, not that, you know, kitambo, they used to say, if it's Shabana, ni timu ya Wakisii. But nowadays, kuna watu wenye si Wakisii, but they support Shabana. There are people who support Gor Mahia. People have been fans of Gor Mahia, not that they are Luo. They don't come, not necessarily you should come from that community so that you can support that team. FC Leopards wako na hadi abroad, manze, wako na mafans diaspora, nini. That is it. Tuchukue ligi. Let's make it commercial. Ipende to come game, enjoy, and now I'm happy that thing is working currently.
But I find it like, I feel like it's usually more entertaining when when a game is community based.
Yes.
Like we were having the conversation about Moranga
Seals,
yes. And the way, I mean, the fans, these Moranga people they have been showing up for these Moranga Seals games. Yeah. And I think we will talk about Shabana later, but there was also this wave of just people just coming up and they're like, oh, Sisi. Not necessarily Sisi ni wa Kisii, but it's pretty much the Kisii community coming and being like, hey, ini team yetu.
Yeah,
the way we see during the derby, you can tell, hata without the jersey, you can tell, wale wase wameenda ni wako ile side wamekuja na kuku. We know hao ni wase wa
Western. It's true by the way, and I love it because at the end of the day, we go back to what I've just told you. Yani mtu ana feel hii ndio timu yetu. Yani hii ni yetu, ni ya home. Sasa kuna mse wa Moranga maybe hajai kuwa interested na ball. But ukiangalia saizi ameanza kufall in love na kukuwa na interest na kufollow ball ya Kenya. Reason being, he comes from Moranga. Moranga Seals is there with their, you know, Toriado Amombi. And I feel we are part of this thing. Unaona? Ina motivate, ina make hata kama haja ukakam grao atakuja. Venye atakam ataambia mse mwingine, that is it. True be told, community teams, they're doing a good work. That is being honest. Moranga Seal, Shabana, Gor Mahia, FC Leopards, they're coming up so well. And let's accept that for the moment, we'll just be tutakuwa tumefunikwa hapo kwa community teams. Let them carry us. Let them unajua pia back to the generation thing you said, it's all about ni team, ni community, yes, but kuna majenzi hapo si bana tuna support ball. Ni fano wa Shabana, ni fano wa Kogalo, ni fano wa FC Leopards, ni fano wa Moranga Seal, but sio necessarily ya kuwe huyo msee wa hiyo community. But again, also those people from that community, as long as they wanna feel wako well represented, what's up man, tokea game, wacha wafike, wacha wakujua support team yao. Let's see the stadium being full, courtesy of coming and, you know, cheering your team and going home. And I love that nowadays things have really changed. Whether you lose, whether you win, people come, cheer their team, they go home. Whether wameshinda ama wajashinda, things are in order.